What is going on, everyone? I hope your weekend was good. Sorry I'm streaming so late today. I've been quite busy. Today's video, we're going to go over 5 ways that you can stop losing jobs. These are very simple things. I know I'm going to be beating a dead horse on some of these, but I promise you they make a big difference. Let me make sure that I'm streaming real quick. Give me 1 second. I got to make sure this tab's muted, otherwise you'll hear like a playback, and that's obnoxious. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And then I got to make sure I have my chat window up. I'll make sure and change over to the screen so you can see it. Oh, that's weird. This chat window is on the bottom. Okay. That should be okay. Maybe I need to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it. All right. Sweet. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay. Awesome. All right. So let me change my screen real quick, and we'll go over this. So this is the simple graph that I drew up. First things first. First tip I have, and this really helped my brother with his business, like big time, to help him explode, was just answer the phone. This is like number 1. Just answer your phone. I know it sounds so simple, but I call a lot of contractors. I do some cold calling. Dude, people don't answer their phone, and it's actually insane. It's actually insane. I have statistics. I have some notes written down here. Let me check real quick and show you. Yeah, so there's a Harvard study that was from 2011. I think it's kind of outdated. It's 15 years ago now, surprisingly. I guess we're getting old. 2.24 million leads, and they're saying that if you do not answer your phone, you call back the next day. Let me change it to my marker real quick so we can draw this out. Go red. That you are 60% or 60 times less likely to land a deal. 60 times less likely to land a deal if you wait to call back the next day. I mean, that's insane. Those numbers are insane. So number 1, and again, this sounds like I'm beating a dead horse. I'm sorry if I sound so whack and lame for saying this. It's like, yeah, dude, just answer your phone. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. If you have to stop what you're doing, put things down, answer your phone. And if you tell me, say, hey, Jacob, I get it. I'm super busy. No, dude, I understand. You are super busy, and we're all super busy, and it's hard to answer the phone. That's why my next tip for you, and this is a huge one that's going to help out a lot. If you can't answer your phone, install an auto text back. Okay, and it should text back within 30 seconds. It could be 60 seconds, fairly quickly. Sooner the better. Let me just go ahead and draw this in right here. Okay, so this is actually, no, we don't need that arrow there. This is if you can't answer your phone right here. Okay, you want this to automatically go. Let's just go right here. Automatically go to an automated text back, and that could say something like, "Hey, this is so-and-so. Sorry I couldn't get to the phone right now. I'm with a customer. I'm with the wife and kids," whatever you want to say. But how can I help you today? How can I be of help to you today? Something like that. That makes a huge difference, right? Because you want to capture their attention, because if you don't answer the phone, they're just going to go right down to your competitor, right to the next person, okay? Like, I mean, think about this from your own perspective, right? Let's put ourselves in the shoes of the customer. If you call a company and they don't answer, I don't know about you, I'm sure it's the same way. I'm just going to pick up the phone and call somebody else, because, we're busy, right? I'm not waiting for a voicemail. I'm not leaving a voicemail unless it's like a limited thing or something like that. But if I call, like, I'm trying to think, I had to call somebody last week. Oh, yeah, to pick up some debris. And it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago. But I called like 4 people, and when I called 4 people, the person that I was going to go with was the last person to answer the phone, which is insane. So anyways, I'm beating a dead horse here a little bit, but this is pretty simple. So anyways, we'll get to the point. We'll get you some valuable stuff here. So answer your phone, okay? If you can't answer your phone, have an automated system that sends them a text back within 30 seconds, just saying, hey, this is so-and-so. I'm with, customer. I'm with wife and kids. Can't get to the phone right now. How can I help you? That's going to help retain a lot of jobs, because I know everybody wants more leads, and more leads are good, but a lot of the leads that we lose, and I've done this in the past a ton, is just a little bitty slip-ups like this. And sorry if you hear my dogs barking. I think my girlfriend's just getting home from work. Okay, so I can hear him coming in. She loves the dogs. Anyways, so so I have some statistics that I wrote down before this video here, and I'll change this to red here. So it says 38% of calls die in voicemail, meaning that if somebody leaves you a voicemail, it's most likely going nowhere, right? Like, and think about this to yourself too. Like, if you leave a company a voicemail, by the time they get back to you, your usual words are, "Oh, that's okay. I found somebody else," right? Okay, so let me change this over here. I'm not really let me see. I'm not really fond of these. I wrote these notes out, and I thought they would be kind of helpful, but they're not really being that helpful. So I'm just going to kind of pull this to the side, and we can kind of just hustle through this. Oh, nice. My little line doesn't move there. I'll go over here. I'll pull this down. And I can slow down just a little bit here. I always tend to like go too fast when I'm streaming. So anyways, answer your phone, auto text back. That's a big one. The one that can help you a lot too is just asking for reviews. This is the one number that I think is really important. I think that Google surveyed and found that 96% of people that asked, would you leave a review, said they would leave a review, but only something like 29%. Let me see. I wrote the note down here and see. I think it was 29%. Yeah, only 29% said they did. That means there's a huge gap between I'm willing to leave a review and I'm actually going to leave a review. And I think the biggest point of that is that if you don't ask, people just aren't going to do it, right? So people are willing to leave reviews. You just have to ask them. So ask for a review. And I think like a big barrier too for the reviews is I don't know what to say. For a review, you can go online and find simple resources like, hey, how do I respond to a Google review the best way? And you can find some reputable sources. Take that, plug it into a notebook LM. I've showed that on stream many times. Or give it to Claude and say, hey, here's this URL to this website that shows how to leave a review. Here's a review I got from a customer. Can you help me respond back to it? And then do that, copy and paste it, adjust it a little bit, and then put it in there. Okay, so Claude can help a lot with that, and and Notebook LM as well. And Notebook, by the way, is powered by Google, so you can use either or of those. I prefer, for something like that, Notebook LM, because you can use it over and over again, but I've gone over that in other streams. Too deep to go right now. So pretty self-explanatory. If you're not asking reviews, your competitors are going to ask for reviews, and they're going to get more reviews than you just because they're asking. That's it, just because they're asking. I think we've all done it before to where it's like we see somebody who doesn't do as good of a job as you would think. You're like, how do they have so many reviews? How do they have so many customers? And it's just usually because they have good systems and they're just asking. That's all it comes down to. Nothing to do with the job. So if you do a good job and you put in some systems and you ask your customers, you'd be amazed what happens. Reply to your reviews within 48 hours if you can. What I would do is I would have your Google reviews are connected to a Gmail box. And all you have to do is go into a Gmail box and create a filter and have like a label. And that label says like new Google review. So Google will it will send you a notification saying, hey, somebody left a X amount of star review on your page, and would you like to respond to it or whatever. You can have the filter in Gmail automatically flag that for you so you can just see it instantaneously, because some of our inboxes get filled up pretty quickly with crap. And so I understand it. So anyways, create a filter in your Gmail that labels the Google reviews that come in as new Google reviews, and then you can just go respond to them very quickly. Again, using either Claude or Notebook LM. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Again, this helps you rank, but it also helps you become more trustworthy as well. It's like a pulse check as well. When you go to a like a 5-star or a 4.9, 4.8, doesn't really matter. But if you go there and you see that there are all these reviews, but there's no responses, it's almost like nobody's home. But then you see all these responses, and it's like, oh, this person's very active. They're very attentive. They're very engaged. And that's what we want. We want people who care, right? So you want to look like you care, okay? So leave a review within 48 hours, or a response at least. This is a huge one. This one's a little bit more complicated to set up. I use Go High Level for me and my clients, but one inbox for everything if you can. So I would have your WhatsApp, your phone calls, your social media, your Gmail, your quote, all of it inside of one inbox. Because what happens is when you have to go chase all these different logins, all these different platforms, by the time you get around to it, and you usually don't have the time to get around to it, those leads are gone. I mean, 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 weeks. You see those old messages 162 weeks ago. Somebody sent a message. Oh, I never saw that. I've been there. Gmail, your professional email, inbox, your WhatsApp, your text messages, your phone calls, everything you can, just one unified inbox. It helps a lot. Again, I use GHL for this, Go High Level, and I use it for my clients too. It's really good for this kind of thing. But there's probably some other services out there. I just never had the need to look because I have this. And the same thing, you can use GHL for auto text back as well. So we'll write GHL right here. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, and that was pretty quick. I mean, there's a quick video just to summarize, recap, so I can turn this into a little short for later. 5 ways to help. Here, actually, let me a second. Let me get this arrow out of the way before a little bit of OCD there. Sorry about that. Okay, 5 ways to prevent losing jobs that are really easy. Number 1 is to answer the phone. Number 2 is to have a auto text back if you cannot answer the phone. This helps a lot. Number 3 is ask for reviews. 96% of people are willing to leave reviews, but only 29% do, and that's most likely because people are not asking. So if your competitors have more reviews than you, it's probably because they're just asking. So ask for reviews, and then reply to those reviews within 48 hours. Gmail usually sends you like a notification. You can just open it up, plug it into Claude or Notebook LM, say, hey, help me respond to this review, and it will do it. Drop it in within 48 hours, and it helps a lot. And then lastly is to have one unified inbox. Ignore all the arrows that went a little crazy there. That way you can have everything coming into one inbox, so you're not having to chase 1,000 different notifications. You don't have time for that. And these things will help a lot. Okay, I know it's short and sweet. Tomorrow, we're going to dive a little bit more back into Notebook LM. I think I've been getting a lot of good feedback from that, and so I can't wait to share some more stuff on that. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, peace out.